All right. Good morning, everyone. This is Edith with a Biocosmetic of Texas. And today we are going to talk about our organic line, which is absolutely wonderful because we want to introduce the organic line and we want to be able to talk to you about that brand new line. Um, all right. I need to see my screen again. That's it. Okay, perfect. All right, everyone. So, Biodroga Clean Beauty. Why is Biodroga a clean skincare line? And I need to talk about that with you again because I need to make sure that everybody understand why, we had so many different changes with Biodroga in the past years. Okay, so clean beauty is definitely the topic right now of, what we do with Biodroga. So let's go here. I need to go to my next slide. And sometimes it's not working the way I want. I, okay, let me move this. Oh, I am so sorry. Display show taskbar. Okay. I cannot change switch. Okay, hold on 1 second. I need to um, get out of sharing my document and go back to it. So let's see. We're going to do this. Um, sharing. All right, I am so sorry. Share. Okay, so you see this. Wait. Maybe. Okay, perfect. I'm sorry about that. All right, so clean beauty with Biodroga. So why clean beauty? Because of the climate crisis and all the consequences that comes with it, Biodroga wanted to be, ahead of, all the other companies who are not really taking care of clean beauty. So because of the rising temperature, the heat wave, the droughts, floods, rising sea level, melting ice, we wanted to make sure that Biodroga was part of fighting the climate crisis. So you know that because of the environmental degradation and pollution, we have, a lot of to think about, with what type of food we eat, what type of cosmetic we use, and are we going to be driving an hour, 2 hours, just to have lunch or something like that, we are very, very careful now what we do, especially in Europe. Okay, they are very good at being careful not to pollute the environment more than it is. So for us, clean beauty is going to mean something very special. Every company is going to have their own definition for clean beauty. And we want to make sure that we are going to use, the right ingredient, the right containers, and we are going to be able to change the world for the better, not only for us, but for our children, our grandchildren, and the next generation. So for us, clean beauty is going to mean that we are not going to use any petroleum chemical into our product. So it means that we are not using any mineral oil, paraben, microplastic, PEGs, and silicone. And also, we refrain to use any type of perfume, dye, animal-based ingredient, gluten, and lactose. So we are really, really concerned about, using any of those ingredients. So, mineral oil, when I started skincare many years ago, mineral oil was so good. It felt so good on the skin, but it stays on the skin. So when you wash your face at night and in the morning, the oils are going into your sink. It's going down the drain. And then what's happening, it's going to go in the waterways. So we really don't want to use anything like that. Microparticle were used in scrubs, in toothpaste and things like that. So also we want to make sure that we don't use, microparticles, which are, made out of plastic, made from petroleum, companies. So this is, what we do. And we want to make sure that we use absolutely the least amount of animal-based ingredients. So with Biodroga, we have only two. We have caviar, which comes from the fish, and we have honey that comes from the bees. But all our collagen is actually a vegan collagen. We use an alternative, a vegan alternative, versus using, bovine or pigs collagen. So we are very, very careful with all of that. Fragrance. Okay, so the products they are perfume free, but they still have a smell, a fragrance, okay? So the MD line, the medical line is totally, scent free, but the Biodroga Bioscience will smell very good. It smells good. It feels good, and very pampering compared to the medical line. It's like, interesting smell because you have the rose smell. Okay, so some of the products will smell like hemp, for example, or a ferulic acid and things like that in the medical line. So we are very good with, not adding any chemical that could irritate the skin. Okay, so also the colors, the dye, we use mineral dyes if we need to. So because some of the raw ingredients are going to give a, not a pleasant color to the product. So then we add some mineral color to our products like that. It is natural. All right, so this is the Biodroga umbrella. We have three lines under Biodroga. Biodroga Bioscience, made out of natural ingredient, major ingredient from the Black Forest. So it's your pampering line. It feels good, it smells good, and you have good result with that. Then you have the medical line, which is your solving skin problem line. Each of the products from the medical line is going to have an acid, could be an exfoliating acid, or it could be a hydrating acid, a nourishing acid. And it's going to be definitely, your clean line, which is also vegan, also fragrance free, and that is going to target skin problem. And now we're going to go into our Biodroga Organic, which is your certified natural organic products with a complex of the Black Forest. And so it's 5 plant extract. I'll talk to you about that. And also we have some healing more mud extract. So Biodroga Organic. So it comes from the Black Forest, and it's going to be products that are certified organic. Okay. So one thing about our organic line, we have a complex in every product from the organic line that is called five-fold phytocomplex from the Black Forest. And that complex is going to uh, give vitality to the skin. It's going to make the skin smoother. It's going to make the skin, softer, but also it's going to harmonize the skin. And in that complex, you have 5 plant extract. Can you please mute yourself like that it's not echoing? Thank you. All right, so this is the 5 extract that we have. The first one is nettle. Nettle is really well known in Europe. I remember when I was a little girl going, to the forest or, walking in the field, we had to be very careful about these beautiful green leaves. So it's a plant that grows, that high, I would say, and the tip of each leaf has a sting, so it stings you. Okay. Now, when they're dry, they don't do that. When you use them, in a tea or something like that, it doesn't sting you anymore. But when they're alive, definitely. And then it's very itchy, and you get kind of, red pimples and things like that. But it goes away within 24 hours, especially if you don't scratch. So that nettle is used in our organic products because it's going to give the skin freshness and vitality. It's going to be your major, major antioxidant and protective. And also it's an antibacterial plant extract that is wonderful for regulating excess of sebum into the skin. Then the next one is our chamomile. Everybody knows chamomile. It's very soothing, very healing, anti-inflammatory. We make bisabolol out of chamomile. So definitely your most anti-inflammatory, plant extract. Then we have this beautiful plant that is called lady's mantle. Okay, so it could be like a little dress, a little skirt, that we could be wearing. Very pretty. And this one is anti-aging. It promotes youthful appearance. It's going to bring the skin into balance, and it's anti-inflammatory. Then we have rose. Rose has been around for many years. And it's very well known because it's going to be very hydrating, very soothing, but also rose smells absolutely beautiful. Okay, so we use rose for major hydration in our fivefold complex. And then the last one is called ISOP. This one is your own antioxidant, but also it's going to bring the skin back to balance. It's going to be fantastic for the skin microbiome. And it's going to stimulate the skin a little bit. All right. So remember, every product from the organic line will have the minimum 5 ingredients which come in our five-fold phytocomplex. All right, so one thing you need to know is Biodroga is working with an organic farm in the Black Forest owned by, I think, 2 ladies who are they are qualified medicinal plant specialists. And they educate people, but they also harvest their own organic plants. You can see them, growing here. And they harvest them by hand, and they dry them and use them for, making teas and things like that. So we are working with them, and we get our 5 plants extract from the fivefold complex, organic complex, from that farm in the Black Forest, which I think it's absolutely beautiful because, they use the resources that they have in their backyard. All right, another thing we have in our organic products is going to be our more extract. Okay, so this is a healing more, and this more is used, all over Europe. You can go to spas and you can soak in a full tub of more mud. It's very well known to be detoxifying, deep cleansing, but it stimulates as well. So we have 2 products in our organic line with that healing more. We have a cleansing milk and we have a peeling mask. So that more has been used for 100,000 of years. And definitely before it was used as a medicinal effect. It was anti-inflammatory and also for skin illness. So it's antibacterial as well and very healing, and it does deep cleansing. Okay, so it's going to be great for healthy skin, but also a skin that needs more detoxifying, cleansing, and things like that. A good thing is that you need to know the pH of that more is 5.2, 5.3. So the more is actually found under plants, okay? And it is made by decomposition of plants and flowers. And we harvest it, from the Black Forest, and we use it in our products. The one thing you need to know also is we do not have any essential oils in our organic line. So any pregnant ladies can use our organic line. It is very safe for them. So we have a certification that is very specific to Europe. It's called NatureSeal. Okay, so it is an independent company in Europe that will certify natural skincare products. And this is a major certification that European companies are using. The products that you are using, the organic products that you are using, have to be 99.9% made with organic ingredient in organic plants or natural plants. So which is very, very different versus the US. It's 70%, 69.9 or 70% made with organic products. So in Europe, very, very strict. And also that certification lasts only for 1 year. So every year, Biodroga has to recertify their organic products. Okay, very important. All our products are vegan free. Our Biodroga organic are vegan free. We have an assortment of a total of 10 products. We have a hero products in retail. Can you please mute yourself because it's echoing? We can hear you talking. Thank you. All right. So a hero products, which is an oil that you can use as a moisturizer. You can use it when you do massage. It's a beautiful oil. We have 3 cleansing products in retail. We have a milky cleanser, a toner, and a healing more peeling mask, which is 2 products in one. I'm going to talk to you about that. We have 3 phyto essence. They are actually serums. And we have two moisturizers to choose from. In professional, we're going to have the same oil as a hero products, but we have also a forest bath. It comes like this. It's a bag, okay? And it's full of herbs. It's actually the 5 herbs that you have, okay, that we have in the complex of the 5 herbs that come dried in a bag. And we call it our forest bath. And it's not for the bath, but it's actually for us to make um, towels, warm towels. I'll talk to you about that. All right. Cleansing, we have the same 3 products. Essence, so we have the same 3 serums. And in professional, we have only one moisturizer that is available to you as a professional product. So let's talk about our 2 hero products. First, it's our phytotherapy forest bath. So this is it, okay? So this one is going to be a mix of those 5 herbs that are going to be the power of the organic products from the Black Forest, okay? And what it's going to do, it's going to stimulate the blood circulation. It's going to give you a great relaxation sensation, and it's going to be like a walk in the Black Forest when you use those herbs, which you're going to make a tea out of those herbs. And you'll see at the end of the webinar today, I'm going to talk to you about how you do the treatment, and we're going to use those herbs to make a warm tea to actually soak our towels in that hot tea. Okay, so this is beautiful when you smell those herbs, you open the bag. It smells so good. It's like you are walking in the Black Forest. So you will have a great experience with that. Okay. So it's going to be regenerating, it's going to be relaxing. We are going to use 2 grams of the herbs, and we're going to put them in a bowl, okay, little container, and then I'm going to use, a pestle to actually grind those herbs like that. All the essence of the herbs are going to come out. And after that, I'm going to add 1 liter, which is 34 fluid ounces of hot water over my herbs, and I'm going to let it steep actually, for 5 minutes. Okay, then I will drain my herbs out and I will put my towels in it. So this is a great thing you can do in front of your customers. It's part of, the whole experience of the treatment. The treatment is your holistic organic treatment. So those herbs are going to be a big part of it. All right, so definitely those herbs in the packet include those 5 herbs, okay, which are nettle, chamomile, ladies' menthol, rose, and hyssop. And so those herbs are definitely free of mineral oil, paraben, microplastic, PEG, silicone, dye, animal-based ingredient, lactose-free, and gluten. The second hero that we have is an oil. It is called Phytotherapy Oil Essence. And we don't have an oil anymore in Biodroga Bioscience or Biodroga Medical. So this is it. We were waiting for an oil, and we have it in our organic line. So it's a beautiful oil, very light oil, and it smells like, those 5 herbs. That oil is absolutely fantastic. It's a dry oil, so it's not going to leave an oily feeling on your skin. It's very nurturing, and you have also vitamin E in it. So it's going to be used for all skin. You can either use it as a moisturizer or over a moisturizer to seal that moisturizer in, or over serum. You can mix it with the more peeling mask if you want to, or in a body lotion, in a moisturizer as well. And you can apply it on your fingers. You can do an ear massage with the oil. You can apply it in the scalp, okay, at night before you go to bed. Massage it, okay, and let it sit overnight. So it's going to be very nourishing. It's great for dry skin. It's great for lines. And it's going to be also used when we do our massage. Okay. So let's see what's in our oil. We have, of course, our five-fold phytocomplex. So those five beautiful herbs. But on the top of that, we have bisabolol, which is an extract of chamomile. So very, very soothing. And also we have squalane. So squalane, many, many, many years ago, used to come from a shark liver, actually. But many years ago, we stopped doing this, and we get squalane from olive oil now. So it's going to be very moisturizing. It's going to fight lines and wrinkles, and it's going to plump the skin. With those ingredients, you're going to have your vitamin E, but you're going to have your soybeans and jojoba oil in it. It's a beautiful oil that you will be using a lot. You can use it with the organic facial, but you can use it, add it if you're doing a Biodroga bioscience facial as well. And you can recommend that oil to your customer to use at home. Okay, same thing, no mineral oil, no PEG, no silicone, no dye, no animal base, lactose-free and gluten-free. The next one is going to be our phyto cleansing line. We have three products. So the first product is going to be our phyto cleansing milk. Okay, this one. So it comes like that in retail. Okay, so same bottle, but in professional, you're going to have a big white bottle. Okay. So the one on the screen right now is the retail size. You have 6.8 fluid ounces. In professional, you have 13.2 fluid ounces. So that milky cleanser is a beautiful cleanser that is kind of replacing that cleansing oil that we used to have with Biodroga. Do you remember that cleansing oil that everybody loved? And so this one is very rich. It's going to be beautiful, to cleanse the skin on any skin. And a good thing is it's not going to disturb the acid mantle. So it's going to keep the skin barrier very, very healthy. Okay, so in it, you have your fivefold phytocomplex. You have a little bit of that healing more extract, and you have your bisabolol. You have no perfume, okay, in that cleansing milk. So it's going to be full of also prebiotics, which is going to keep the good bacteria happy. Okay, you have an extract of squalane as well, and also some alpha saccharide that are full of prebiotic. All right. So this is a beautiful cleanser, milky cleanser that you can use to remove eye makeup. You can apply it on raw cotton, which are wet a little bit. Apply that cleansing milk, remove any trace of eye makeup, lip makeup, and then you apply it on your hand and you're going to massage it all over the face, the neck, décolleté, and you're going to wash it off with water. Okay. Then we have a toner. It's called Calm Me Down Phyto Toner. It's very, very mild, no alcohol for sure in it, very soothing. It has no scent as well, pH 5. In it, you're going to have your five-fold complex, your betaine. So this is a moisturizing binder, kind of. It's going to come from beet extract, and it's going to really help with hydrating, moisturizing properties. Okay, so great, great, great hydration for the skin. And you have your prebiotics that are going to be very, very healthy for your skin microbiome. It's good food for your good bacteria. So same thing, no mineral oil, no PEG, no silicone, no dye, animal free, lactose free, gluten free, and no scent as well. All right. Okay, so this one I think is going to be the favorite for everyone. It is called Phyto Healing More Peeling. I think I have it here. I don't know if you can see it. All right. Let's put a little bit of light on it. Okay. Yes. So it's mud. Absolutely. But it's two products in one. It's a peeling, it's an exfoliant, but it's a mask as well. So in our treatment, we're going to use it, apply it on the skin, let it sit for 10 minutes, and then we're going to wet our fingers and we're going to actually wet it and massage it because it's an exfoliant as well. You have bamboo beads in it. Okay, so two-in-one product, a peeling, an exfoliant, I mean, and a mask. It has your Black Forest ingredient in it, so it's going to be a reminder of the Black Forest. It's going to exfoliate the skin very gently, and it's for any skin. So apply it, leave it on 10 minutes, massage it for a couple minutes with wet fingers, and wash it off. You can use it twice a week at home if you want to. So what's in it? So it has your five-fold phytocomplex, your five plants extract, healing more extract, okay, and bamboo beads. So it's going to be anti-inflammatory, antibacterial because of the more, but also it's going to exfoliate the skin. It's going to do a deep cleansing for the skin. Okay, so same thing, no mineral oil, no PEG, no silicone, no animal base, and no lactose ingredient. One thing that you can do with that mask is actually, let's go back, you can add few drops of your oil with the mask. If you are treating a skin that is more on the dry side, makes it depends how much you use of the mask, but you could use few drops to a full dropper, okay, of the oil. And mix it with the mask and then apply it with a brush on the skin and let it sit 10 minutes. Then always keep it moist. So what you can do, you can take a gauze, for example, and make a ball or a big cotton ball and you wet it into the tea that you made, okay, your herbal tea that you made with, your herbs. And you're going to wet that peeling mask, maybe 1 times, 2 times, while the mask is on. Like that, it's going to stay wet. You don't want it to dry out, okay? So, all skin tight, detoxifying. It's kind of a mud wrap for the face, which is, really nice. And you can use it on any skin, which is absolutely beautiful. All right, now we go into our moisturizers, and we'll talk about the serums after. We have 2 types of moisturizer. The first one is called moisturizing phytocare. So this one is a day and night cream. Okay, it is kind of a universal moisturizer that you can recommend to your customers to use on a daily basis, morning and night. It's kind of normal skin moisturizer. Now, if you want it to be used for dry skin, you can actually you can add a few drops of the oil with your moisturizer. You can add a little bit of oil on the top of it. Okay, it's going to hydrate the skin, moisturize the skin, it's going to fight aging, and it's going to plump the skin. Okay, in professional, you can use it to do your massage with, actually. So in it, you have your 5-fold phytocomplex. You have your bakuchiol. Okay, everyone. Do you know what bakuchiol is? It comes from a plant called Soralia coryllifolia. Hopefully I said it correctly. It's your plant-based alternative to retinol. Okay, not everybody can use, retinol because, it makes their skin sensitive, makes their skin red and things like that. So some people with sensitive skin and sensitivity to retinol can use actually bakuchiol. So that moisturizer that I'm talking about right now in the organic line, the moisturizing phytocare, would be a great moisturizer that you can use day and night with your plant-based alternative to retinol. Okay, so it's your powerful antioxidant. It's going to be anti-aging. It's going to stimulate the collagen and the elasticity, collagen and elastin synthesis, and also it will help with a little bit of anti-pigment effect, so which is good. And you have in it, of course, your hyaluronic acid, which is your glass of water for your skin. Okay, so this is for any skin, not acne. Can you please turn put yourself on mute because we can hear you and it's giving an echo when I talk. Thank you. So our moisturizing phytocare is going to be for all skin. Now, I would not use it for acne. It might be a little bit too much for acne and also cuperose. It might be a little bit too much because of the bakuchiol. Okay, so it has a medium texture. It's great as a makeup base and it's going to plump up the skin. For you ladies who are used to using Biodroga, before the new rebranding and everything, we used to have a cream called oxygen cream. So this moisturizing phytocare is going to replace that oxygen cream, but on the top of it, it's going to have your bakuchiol, your hyaluronic acid in it. So it's beautiful. It's not going to give any side effect because of that bakuchiol. All right, the second moisturizer we have is called Protective Phyto Day Care with an SPF 15. Okay, so what do we know about sunscreen that needs to be organic. So it's not going to be a chemical sunscreen. It's definitely going to be your physical, your mineral filter with your zinc oxide. It's a non-nano. So it means that your non-nano is the particle of the zinc are going to be not so small that they will penetrate into the skin and damage the skin. Okay, so it means that the particles are larger than 100 nanometers. Okay, which makes them safer for humans, and it doesn't dissolve in water, which is very important because here we are talking about clean beauty, clean earth, and everything. Okay, and it's safe also for the marine life. Okay, so very, very important. Because of the zinc oxide and the titanium dioxide you have in it, it's your broad spectrum UVE and UVB. Okay. It is an SPF 15, yes, because when you add mineral filters to a products, a cosmetic products, if you use more zinc oxide, more titanium dioxide to make it stronger than an SPF 15, then it's going to leave a white cast onto the skin. Okay, and we don't want this because we want everybody and every Fitzpatrick to be able to use that Phyto Daycare with SPF 15. Okay, what you can do, more layer of that SPF 15 you apply during the day and better protection you're going to have. Okay, so this is to be used always on the top of everything. Okay, in order to have a better protection. Okay, when you apply it, don't massage it onto the skin. Pat it on the skin. Pat, 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 pat. You can pat it with your fingers, or you can pat it with, a makeup sponge if you want to. Okay, so what's in it? You have, of course, our 5 beautiful plants: nettle, chamomile, lady's mantle, rose, and hyssop. We have our bakuchiol, of course, because it's your powerful antioxidant. And you have ectoin in it. Okay, so ectoin comes from a derivative of sugar. And what it does, it protects the skin from dryness and external stress. And it's going to be very soothing for the skin. So this is actually a beautiful, sunscreen that you can use as a moisturizer. Okay, same thing, no, it's lactose-free, gluten, no animal base, and things like that. All right, so this was our 2 moisturizers. So you're going to say, okay, for example, my skin is dry and I use sunscreen. Okay, I would use the moisturizer first and I would use the SPF 15 on the top. I could do both. Definitely, it would be perfect. Okay. Let's talk about our Phyto Essence. So those are serums. And what are they going to do? They are going to do different things. You can use them underneath a moisturizer. You can use them underneath the peeling mask. You can use them by themselves if you want to underneath your sunscreen, depending on your skin. It's going to make your skin glow. It's going to hydrate the skin. We have 3 different ones. So let's talk about the first one. And the first one is called Firming Phyto Essence. So it's a refirming product. So it is going to fight aging. It is going to stimulate your collagen production, reduce lines and wrinkles, tighten the skin, and recontour the contour of the face. I need a lot of this. Okay, so let's look at the ingredient. So we're going to have our 5-fold phytocomplex, and of course, our bakuchiol. Yes, 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 yes. Your alternative, your natural alternative to retinol. And you're going to have your ladies menthol because it's going to be anti-aging. So ladies' mantle a long, long time ago was used for women who had problem with menopause. They would make tea out of that plant extract and they would give that tea to a lady who just had a baby. You know, right after you have a baby, you're going through a lot of cleansing and things like that. So they would give that tea for, any ladies who just had a baby, or also people who are going, ladies who are going through menopause, premenopause, and things like that. So it was a plan that would help with, hormonal effect and problems. So definitely we're going to use it in our serum that is firming and anti-aging. All right. So this one is free of a lot of different things. So when are you going to be using that serum, the firming phyto essence? Nelida, can you please turn your speaker off? All right, so it's great for, again, people who have a sensitivity to retinol, okay? And they cannot use retinol because it makes their skin red and sensitive. It's totally safe to use morning and night because it's not retinol, but it's an alternative to retinol with your bakuchiol. Okay, so it's anti-aging, very safe for pregnant ladies, and use it day and night directly on the skin before you use your moisturizer. Okay, ask to mute. Let's see. I want to make sure some of you are not on mute. Okay, I think we are good right now. All right, perfect. The bakuchiol, it's not a nut. It's actually a plant, and they use the seeds and the leaves. Okay, this is always good to know. All right, we saw that. The next serum is going to be our hydrating, our moisturizing phytoessence. And this one is your glass of water for your skin. It's going to plump the skin. It's going to make your skin barrier healthier and stronger. You have your 5 plants. You have your chamomile and your hyaluronic acid. It's actually the less expensive serum. So it's another thing that you have to think about, with the organic line. The products are a little bit less organic than the Biodroga Medical. So if you have younger customers who want to take care of their skin really well, but they are not there financially, but they want to use very good products or serums, you can definitely recommend the products from the organic line. Okay. So because it has chamomile in it, it's going to reduce sensitivity. You have your high and your low hyaluronic acid in it. It's hydrating, moisturizing, very soothing. You can use it for acne, sensitive skin, cuperose, dry skin, anybody. Okay, this is a product you will recommend for a lot of your customers, actually all of your customers. It will be used directly on a clean skin before you apply a moisturizer. Okay, so scent-free, gluten-free, lactose-free. All right, after that, we have our last serum, and this one is called Skin Refining Phytoessence. So it's your major antioxidant, your pore refining product. Okay, it's going to make your skin very healthy. It's going to make your skin glow, and it's going to help with reducing pigmentation spot. Why? Because we have vitamin C in it, of course, which is your natural vitamin C, which is your powerful antioxidant. Okay, so instead of using Biodroga Medical 15% vitamin C with tranexamic acid, some people cannot take that much vitamin C. Then you can recommend to them to use our skin refining phyto essence. Okay, it's a beautiful serum that is going to give you a glow, but also for people who have pigmentation, people who want, a brightening effect. It's going to refine pores as well, because of the vitamin C, but it's going to stimulate the collagen synthesis. So it's a beautiful serum that you're going to be using and recommending to your customers who are concerned about aging, who are concerned about pigmentation, who are also concerned about glow on their skin. Okay? So uneven skin, pigment, large pores, tired skin as well. Okay? Any questions? So this was the end of our information on all the
Question,
different
Edith.
products. Hello?
Hi, Edith. It's Rachel.
Hey,
I
Rachel.
I have a question about the mask, the More mask.
Yes,
Can you use steam with that?
absolutely. Mhm.
Okay.
Yes, you can use steam or, remember we're going to make tea with our herbs. So the tea is going to be used with warm towels. So you can soak a towel in that warm tea and you can cover the mask with that warm towel or definitely with the steam. Mhm.
Okay. Thank you.
Very good question. Patricia, yes.
Yes, I have a question because I already have all the products and I played with it and I love them.
Yes.
Uh, but my question is there a video, on that special massage and the anything like to learn about the facial gymnastic and all of that?
Okay, no, we don't have a video yet. Biodroga has not been doing, working on videos, but I have step by steps. So after the webinar, I'm going to send you all the step by step for the treatment, and I'm going to go over the treatment, right now. But for the massage, it's a special massage and things like that. Definitely, you will get the step by step. We ask Biodroga Germany for the video, and they said they did not have a video for it. When are they going to make one? I don't know. Okay, but as soon as we know, we'll let you know. And I'm pretty sure we would post it on our website when we do. But check with us like in a month or so. Okay. And I'll put a little note on my desk to tell everybody who was on the webinar today when and if we're going to receive it.
Oh, all right.
Perfect. Thank you. Any other questions? Okay. The products smell very good also. It's a great line and very small. So, when you don't want to get involved with a lot of products, this is a very, very small line and it has everything you need in the line. So you don't really have to, worry about, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that. It's pretty condensed. Okay. So this is the step by step for the treatment. Okay, so it's your organic healing treatment that can be done on any skin. Okay, so first we're going to open up the senses. Okay, we want to, they said, take a bath, phytotherapy forest bath. Okay, so what you want to do is actually first you're going to crush some of those herbs, okay, with a mortar and a pestle, okay, and you're going to make actually powder. I don't know if you see that. Do you see the powder? Okay. So the first thing you're going to do, you're going to take a pinch of it, put it in your hand, okay? Just a little bit, not a lot. And then you're going to massage those herbs in your hand, okay, in between both of your hands. And again, don't use a lot, okay? Shake your hands. And the first thing you're going to do with the customer, you're going to cover your customer's face like in a triangle. And you're going to tell them, inhale, take a big breath, and smell the Black Forest. Okay, those are the 5 herbs from the Black Forest. And I want you to close your eyes, imagine that you are walking in the Black Forest. And now it's time to relax, okay? And then after that, you're going to take your warm towels, which, you prep before. And usually I like to do that tea when the customer is, ready in the bed. And I'm going to show the customer the herbs. I'm going to pour a little bit of those herbs into a little container, okay? And actually in this container. And I show the customers my herbs. I ask them to smell it, and then I'm going to crush them, to grind them, okay? And I'm going to pour the tea, the grounded herbs into a bigger container, pour hot water, and let it sit for 5 minutes. So when I massage the herbs in my hand and I do the breathing exercise, triangle, the water, the tea is going to get ready when I'm done doing this, okay? And after that, I'm going to strain the herbs out of the tea. Then I'm going to put my towels in my hot tea. And next step is going to be the application of a warm towel over their décolleté, over their face, and I'm going to press down those warm towels and tell my customer to inhale, exhale. I'm going to tell them to relax and just enjoy the experience. Okay, so this is the opening. All right, so dry herbs on your hand, massage them in your hands like that. You can smell the 5 herbs onto your hands. Second, it's going to be your warm towels. And then we're going to cleanse the skin. So we're going to use the cleansing milk and we're going to massage it onto the skin. So you're going to do it 1 time or 2 times, 2 cleansing depending on the skin, okay? How much they have makeup and things like that. And you're going to wash that cleansing milk off with your warm towel soaked, with your tea, okay? Then after that, you're going to apply the toner. Toner is very soothing. You can, apply it on 2 round cotton, wipe the face, or just pat it onto the skin. Pat, 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 like that. It's soft, it's calming and everything. And then we're going to do the mask, which is going to be an exfoliant as well as a mask. So you're going to take your mud mask and put it, into a little container. You can add oil if the customer's skin is dry. Mix it together and brush the mask onto the skin. You can do face, neck, and décolleté. And let it sit for 10 minutes at this time. After 10 minutes, make sure that you keep it wet the whole time. So you can take, like I said, a round bowl, a cotton ball, add a little bit of that warm tea and just press it over the mask. Make sure it's not running and you're, putting water everywhere in your customer's ears and everything. Just a little bit, okay? Let it, wet the mask over. And after 10 minutes, wet your fingers and you're going to massage that peeling more into healing mask with circular movement. This is going to be your exfoliation. Now, if you are working with sensitive skin, acne, rosacea, do not massage, do not scrub the mask. Okay, after 10 minutes, you will wash it off, no scrubbing. But for everybody else, definitely you can massage that exfoliant, that mask for a couple of minutes, and then you're going to wash it off. And again, you can use your towels with that warm tea. Okay. Then we're going to apply our serum. Okay, so depending on which skin, what type of skin you are using, you're going to use different serums. So you can either apply the serum before, okay, or after, or before and after. Okay, so whatever you want. We are going to do a massage. So the massage, we're going to add a little bit of the oil, and you can do pressure point massage. Okay. If you want to do a massage, a relaxing massage, you're going to have to add the hydrating moisturizer. Okay, which will come in professional. And at the end, if you have enough of that moisturizer serum, you don't have to wash anything off, but make sure that you use a sunscreen on the top, okay, that SPF 15. So very nice, very pleasant, holistic, organic, very nice. So we have some information for you guys for which serum to use for dry skin. For the mask, are we going to add the oil? So for dry skin, for example, we're going to use the moisturizing phyto essence. With the mask, we're going to add the oil. Okay. For large pores, for example, we're going to use the skin refining phyto essence. And we're going to apply the mask, but we're not going to add any oil to it. And at the end, we'll use the moisturizing phyto care. Okay. For impure skin, for Cooper Rose, we actually tell you not to exfoliate. So this, I am going to send you that information as well. And then we have also that little cheat sheet. So what products can be used for what type of skin? I'm going to send you that by email. And this is the step-by-step for one of the massage. Okay, and I will send you that information as well as at the end of the treatment. Okay. And it says that I will send you step-by-step for the treatment. All right, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the webinar. Do you have any question for me?